Oh no! The chicken lost its head! What do I do now?
Well, 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 Momo. You've got yourself a headless chicken! Ha ha ha!
Wait, can a chicken really live without its head, Professor Coco?
Ha! Funny you should ask. Because there was once a real chicken named Mike who lived with no head and still walked around like he owned the barnyard.
Wow! Tell me more!
Oh, yes. Let me tell you the crazy, clucky, 100% true tale of Mike the Headless Chicken. Get ready, little explorers. Time to Coco dive.
Our tale begins in 1945 in Fruita, Colorado, USA. A farmer named Lloyd Olsen and his wife Clara were preparing for dinner. Lloyd went out to the yard, picked a big, plump chicken named Mike, and chop! Off went his head. But instead of falling over like chickens usually do, Mike just kept walking. He even tried to peck for food with no head, like a normal chicken. The Olsen was shocked. Lloyd thought maybe it was just a strange reflex. So he gently put Mike in a box, expecting him to be gone by morning. But when he opened the box the next day, ta-da! Mike was still alive, standing there like nothing had happened. From that moment, the farmer knew Mike wasn't just any chicken. He was special, the headless wonder. Now here comes the real mystery. How in the world did Mike survive without a head? When Lloyd's axe came down, it missed the most important part of the brain stem. That tiny piece sits right at the top of the neck, almost like a secret control switch. The brain stem is the boss for all the basics: breathing, heartbeat, even little reflexes like walking. So, even though the top of Mike's head was gone, the brain stem kept working like a brave little captain. And Mike's jugular vein, that's the big blood tube, stayed almost completely unhurt. That meant his heart could keep pumping blood through the rest of his body. Think of it as a water pump with the pipe still connected. As long as the pump kept going, the rest of Mike's chicken body didn't give up. But how did Mike eat without a beak? Farmer Lloyd and his wife fed him with a tiny dropper, like a baby bottle for chickens. They gently gave him water and soft grain mash right through his neck opening. And that's how Mike stayed healthy and kept surprising everyone. Word about Mike spread all over Fruita, Colorado. Farmer Lloyd built a little cart, placed Mike in a comfy hay-filled box, and rolled it right to the roadside. People came from all around the places just to see a chicken with no head. Some scratched their heads. Others just stood there with their mouths wide open. Newspapers wrote about him. Money clinked into jars. And Mike became a superstar chicken. Mike wasn't just a farm bird anymore. He became a roadside celebrity. Mike the Headless Chicken lived an unbelievable 18 months. But one night at a motel in Phoenix, something went wrong. A thick piece of mucus got stuck in his open airway. Farmer Lloyd usually carried a syringe to clear it, but that night he had left it behind. Before he could do anything, poor Mike suffocated. And that was the end of the world-famous Headless Chicken.
And that's the amazing tale of Mike the Headless Chicken. 18 months of surprises.
Poor Mike. But he was special.
He sure was. The world is full of curious stories like his. See you next time for another adventure. Coco out!